Hi, I'm Greg Lambrecht, founder and inventor of Coravin. I'm here to talk about some of the tips and tricks to get the most out of your Pivot Pro system so you can offer a broader variety of really wonderful wines by the glass to your guest while maximizing preservation and minimizing your usage of gas. The Coravin Pivot system has three really wonderful advantages. One is pour speed. You can pour a 5-ounce glass or 150 milliliter glass in only a few seconds. The second is argon gas usage. The Pivot Pro system actually uses less argon gas than the timeless system. You can actually pour up to 25 150 milliliter glasses with a single capsule. The third is that it works with any closure. It doesn't matter whether you've got cork or screw cap or Venalock or plastic cork, because you remove the cork before you use the Pivot Pro system. To maximize preservation with your Coravin Pivot system, it's really important to place the pivot stopper into the open end of the bottle soon after you've removed your wine closure and before you've poured any wine. This makes sure that very little or no air gets into the bottle before you start to use your system. Loading your pivot with a new Pivot Pro capsule is quick and easy. All you have to do is unscrew the capsule cup, drop in the capsule, and then tighten it all the way back down until it comes to a hard stop. You should hear a pop. I just felt it. And that means you're ready to go. The best way to pour with your pivot system is to uncap the cap at the top of the stopper, like so. Place the pivot tube through the valve at the top of the stopper while pinning the cap in between the neck and the Coravin pivot. That stops the cap from dangling and making your pour look messy. Then place your thumb through this little ring at the top and your finger on the button that is the argon trigger. Tip the bottle nice and high, and when you're pressing down, you're pouring. Keep pouring until you've got the amount of wine that you want in the glass, and then pivot downward while still holding the button to make sure that there's no wine left in the needle so that you don't have any drips. Take the pivot out of the stopper, and then quickly cap the pivot stopper, and you're ready to go to your next wine. The Coravin Pivot system preserves wines for up to a month. The way to get the best efficacy out of the system is to make sure you place that stopper into the bottleneck just after opening the bottle. Wash your system at the end of service to make sure that there's no wine left on the inside of the device. And also, make sure you store your wines on their side and keep them cold, just like you would with any other bottle of wine. The pivot stopper is infinitely reusable. When you're finished pouring the bottle, remove the stopper, wash it in some warm water, dry it off, and it's ready for the next bottle. The great thing about Pivot is its versatility. It can not only be used to pour any kind of still wine, but it can actually pour any spirit or sake that uses a standard neck. Because you remove the closure, it can work with T-tops, on sherries or ports. It can be used on whiskeys. It can be used on tequila. And of course, it can be used on sake, all without oxidation. So now you can pour shots or glasses of really any wine or spirit without the risk of wastage. Thanks again for watching. I hope these tips and tricks are going to be useful to help you expand your wine or spirits or sake by the glass program in your restaurant or wine bar. For more information, feel free to go to our website at the link below.